Howdy friends and neighbors, old Doc here. I know it's been a couple of weeks since our last video. We just been busy and we've had rain last weekend, so I didn't get a chance to work on the 444 or the 444 Bobcat. I took that Lovejoy coupler off right there, and it was worn. I don't remember in the last video where I showed you the rubber spider that goes inside there was gone, and it had been run without that rubber spider, and it wore the teeth or prongs, whatever you want to call them. I took the wire welder and kind of hit them a little bit, built it up. Didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. Put it back together, and that's what we got. I started it, ran it for 30 seconds or so, make sure it was going to stay together. So far it is. That Lovejoy coupler, it is round shaft on both halves, to where the hydraulic pump is a spline shaft. They took the key that goes on that side of the Lovejoy coupler and they beveled it to like a point, so it sticks down in that spline shaft. I'm not sure I'm digging that. I think there's a company, I want to say it's Melfort, but I'm not sure. If you guys know offhand, go ahead and leave it in the comments, that makes a coupler. And I think one guy even said it was the original coupler that went on these. It kind of looks like back in the day we called them rag joint couplers. It goes on the steering of the old cars and pickups. Matter of fact, I got a video on replacing that steering coupler on Ranger a year or two ago, a year and a half ago, whatever. That's what it looks like. It goes in between there in place of that Lovejoy. And what I've read up on those couplers, they can be as much as 10 degrees off and still be effective and work correctly. So I may look into getting one of those and get rid of that Lovejoy coupler. I made up this portable gas tank. It didn't work. I used some plastic epoxy down in there. I don't know if I didn't get enough in there. Doesn't really make any difference. The damn shut off leaks. And then I also hot glued around here, and that gas just instantly melted that hot glue. So that's not going to work for us. We'll go back to the original deal until I get a chance to check the pressure on the electric click-clack. So that's where we're at there. You haven't missed anything per se, because like I said, I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to monkey with this, but I'll show you what I'm going to be up to other than mowing our place and Mom's this weekend. This is Saturday, by the way. I got these old John Deere 46 loader arms. I think I'm going to try to make a quick coupler deal for the bucket for the front of the Bobcat, and I was going to I cut those two pieces off. I was just going to weld those on the back of the bucket and run it that way, but I think I'm going to try to make a quick coupler deal first. The plasma cutter, it hasn't worked last fall. I think the tips in it had crapped out, so I bought these at Fleet Farm. They are actual Hobart consumables. They were expensive versus off eBay, or not eBay, but Amazon. There's the number and all that. I think these were like total $9 and change for 2 of them. Those up there, I think they were, I don't know, damn near 30 bucks at Fleet Farm. So we're going to give these Amazon ones a try first on the plasma cutter and see how they work. But I need to, what I'm going to do is cut this off where I have it marked here. Let me back up a little bit and take this section, and I think if you can see, if I can get back far enough, that upper section, which is actually the bottom of the loader arm, is wider and it tapers down narrower at this end. I think I'm going to invert this so when it is on the back of the bucket, you can see the back of the bucket angle. So the wider section, whoop, let me get over here. The wider section will be at the top and the narrow section will be at the bottom. That way it'll be, you know, straighter with the arms and cylinders on the front of the Bobcat. I'm going to try to cut that so there's a lip, you know, that goes up under here, and also a lip that bends down and fits that. So hopefully, that's my hopes and dreams, you know. I could put it in my right front pocket. That's where I put the rest of my hopes and dreams, the one with the hole in it. So, you know, we'll see how it works. I'm not going to record the whole thing because of space. I'm limited on this old phone that I record with. But I will bring you back periodically and keep updating you. But right now I'm going to change the consumables, the tips on the plasma cutter, and see if that fixes it and gets us going on. If it does, then I'll cut these ends off and we'll go from there. I'll bring you back then. Yeah, I'm a little shaky. Sorry about the air compressor noise. I'll bring you back. Okay, that didn't work out too awful bad. I did have trouble down here at the bottom because they had so many pieces welded onto it and it was so thick. I was having trouble, so I'm not gonna BS you. I got the torch out and did some cutting with the torch because I was having a problem. I really didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought, well, maybe it's the rust or maybe there's something welded inside, because this thing, it's been patched and cobbled. It's a John Deere 46A loader arm. It was cobbled up and on an M Farmall. So, you know, that's how much cobbling they had to do to it. Anyway, so I used the torch and cut some of it. And then while I was doing that, I was thinking, Dad, that plasma cutter ought to cut through that. I mean, I don't know. It's at least 1/8 of an inch thick. So I did some thinking about it while I was cutting with the torch and making a mess out of everything. I had a bad ground. It was, this thing, it's all rusty and crap. I scratched around with the ground a little bit and then got on the plasma cutter again, and it worked out fine. I should have did that from the start. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, that thing's hotter than 400 hell. to kind of give you an idea, this will be the upper end. I think this end will face the bucket. This back side will get cut out. So that right there doesn't make any difference. See there? That doesn't make any difference. That's going to be cut out and open. So that's what we're going to start with. Right now I got to get on the mower. It's been so dry and crap around here. We haven't mowed for like 4 weeks, but we finally got a little rain. Now the grass is still dead, but the weeds and the crappy grass, excuse me, have come alive. I got to get on our place and get it mowed up and run over and mow Mom's too. But I'll be back on this later on this afternoon. I think I may end this here and then have a video tonight so this isn't too long. And then tomorrow, late afternoon, evening, I'll continue this and put out another video if you want to continue watching this instead of making it one long video. So, I wonder if I could turn this around. No. Anyway, with that, friends and neighbors, I'll try to get my ugly mug in here for you. I'm sweating. It's hot here in the shed. With that, friends and neighbors, I hope you're following along. If you don't, that's fine too. Whatever. It's up to you. It's your time. I wonder what Wade McWhirter's doing, my buddy up in Canada. I should give him a call. I called Shane Holst the other day when I was trucking through his part of the world, and I get to thinking about some of you guys. I don't have a lot of your phone numbers, but if you want me to call you sometime during the week, let me know. You know, message me your phone number or whatever if you want to, and we can talk about what I've got going on with the Bobcat, or you know, with whatever's going on, whatever you want to talk about. Give me a call or give me your number and I'll call you. If you call me and I don't answer, it's because I don't have your number in my phone, and I do not like telemarketers. So if I don't answer, leave me a voicemail and I will get back to you. I will call you back. And I'd like to know who some of you are, because there's so many of you. YouTube doesn't give me a notification who you are, or that I have a new subscriber or nothing. You know, it just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I have things set up. I got no idea. Anyway, friends and neighbors, with that, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Do something kind for a neighbor or stranger, a friend, a loved one, whatever. And follow along if you like it. Happy trails.